Hello. Joe Hart here. The Azerbaijan GP Day. Woohoo! How you doing, Neil? I didn't check your time yet. I don't know if those are several hours ago or if you're standing here waiting right now making those comments. But thank you for all your information. I haven't seen them yet. I'm going to go through them, but I appreciate all the involvement and stuff. I'm just getting a little organized here. Or, I guess I'll never be organized, but a little more organized. Hey. So, okay, yeah, let's get to the comments here. 510. Howdy, what's for breakfast? Sifa, what's up? Hey, Sifa and Neil, thank you for showing up. Neil, I haven't gotten to your comments yet. Thank you very much. Sifa, how are you? I'm getting the hang of your streams. I'm starting to get the hang of your streams. I don't know everything about them. I don't know if they're live or pre-recorded, and if they're live, do you notify us in advance? Anyway, I could have sworn the first times that I went into your streams, you were there and they're live and you're up and running. And the last couple of times I've gone in and I'd go and it says, it will start in 40 minutes. I'm like, oh, I didn't know, or, 30 minutes. I don't know if you do the 30 minutes. So, you're the one who taught me that you can, if you do it 30 minutes in advance, then notifications go out. Anyway, that was my long explanation of, I'm sorry that I've missed your last two lives. I have been able to go in, early. My streams are all live and I do a 30-minute notification usually. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'll get the hang of it. So anyway, I'm sorry I've missed the last two. I went in as soon as I got the notification and I'm like, okay, 30 minutes. So I said hello. I wrote something, but then I couldn't be there for the time. So anyway, I'm getting better. It's kind of like Neil. Neil drops in a bunch of comments like an hour or two early, and then but anyway, okay, so let me catch up here. Howdy, what's for breakfast? I haven't eaten. I'm sure I won't eat until after the race, which is 3 hours from now. I don't always eat. So okay, let's see what Neil has here. Neil, race day. We're looking forward to a mega afternoon ahead. Well, I'm really excited about the Azerbaijan GP, and I'm pretty excited about the IndyCar. The NASCAR, I could care less. But I'm sorry, you gave me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that right before your NASCAR comment. So race day, who's looking forward to a mega afternoon ahead? I am, yes. NASCAR today, and I haven't read this, so this is the first time I'm reading this. NASCAR today announced that the NASCAR Cup Series race at Dover Motor Speedway on Sunday, April 30th, will now start at 1, advancing 1 hour from the original 2 p.m. Eastern time start time. Yes, I was aware of that. They have to give, if they change the schedule, they have to give 24 hours of notice. And I think that's been modified. I think it used to be if they change it less than an hour, they can do it within 24 hours. But if they change it more than an hour, they have to give 24 hours notice. Anyway, I think it's now any change, they have to give 24 hours notice, for the TV broadcast. And I mean, they're in bed with each other. NASCAR and all the broadcast, they're in. So, I mean, they know all that stuff. But I'm sure it's because of rain. They're trying to get the Dover does not have lights. So whenever you're talking about weather, which the last 3 to 5 NASCAR races have been about rain or something, a lot recently. The first question always is, does the track have lights? And if the track have lights, the race can go, 7 hours late or 5 hours late or 3 hours late. But with no lights, it's sunset, and then they have to go to the next day. So anyway, I'm sure they moved it ahead because of rain. So yeah. Let's go racing. Let's go, Sergio. Yeah, amen. I want him to win again today. I want us to do predictions. I'm going to do a Nightbot for predictions. So I want Sergio to win. Anyway, we can talk about that in a bit. So, and then Sifa, hey, Joe, thanks for being here. Howdy, what's for breakfast? Haven't eaten. Not much. How are you? I'm pretty jacked up. I did a lot of stuff last night and I did a lot of stuff this morning. So I'm a little behind and stuff. Sifa, my streams are all live and I do a 30-minute notification. No worries. Yeah, I like seeing different streams. Yours is different. Or, I guess I'm just used to the YouTube live format. And, yours is just different. I like it. Yeah, Neil and Sifa and Neil, two good friends of mine. And Neil's my Twitch. He's in YouTube this morning as Neil, but he's in Twitch as From the Pits. Oh, I hate when that happens to people. That's stupid. It's like sending them to the corner. It's like sending them, you've been bad. You go to the corner until you figure out that you're not bad anymore. And I'm like, what the hey? I don't know why this Mud. There's Mud. There you are, Neil. Yeah, so those are the same people. So what do we got? 3 in YouTube, which is Sifa and Neil and someone else, and then JoeHart 2 that's Mud. So let me look at these. These two are similar. I guess I've written 2 Nightbots. Let's see. Okay. I didn't enter these, so these are both timers. So I guess I've done 2 different timers. Sorry, I've been going ape shit. Let me write that down. So what we got? Intimate, off screen. So off screen, there are 2. So yeah, yesterday was crazy on Nightbot. I don't like using that word. I apologize. Broadcast is on, right? Does it start at 5:30? Damn it. Yeah, the broadcast starts on ESPN. That's right now. It started 2 minutes ago. I'm getting the TV warmed up and running. So, okay, Nightbot. Hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, which will be forever, I'm often go off screen, which means can't see the comments and our people when they enter and exit. And then this, I'm going to read it. It's very similar, but slightly different. Hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll often go off screen, can't see comments and people when they enter and exit, and edit update with Nightbot, Discord, Pingcord, Tweet Shift, etc. Thank you. So that's that was true yesterday. Yesterday was, oh boy, I had all the time in the world. So Hulkenberg to start the race from the pits. Let me jot that down while I want to do predictions. Let's do predictions. All right. My stream started at 5:25 or thereabouts, 8 minutes ago, and the TV broadcast started at 5:30, which was 3 minutes ago, and the race starts at 7. So we have an hour and a half of pre-race, and then the race is about an hour and a half, probably a little more because Azerbaijan just tends to have a whole bunch of yellow flags, double waved yellow flags, virtual safety cars, and those are all the same. Those are four versions of the same, varying degrees of really bad situation. So yellow flag, double waved yellow flag. So they're showing Max's car. It is really damaged. George Russell ran into it. And I'm sure you heard that Max is such a jerk. I mean, okay, I don't like that Formula One has to be super nice. They can't cuss and they can't shove each other, and it's the gentleman's sport. I don't like that aspect about it. Now, I'm not macho and I'm not machismo and testosterone. I don't want them to always be fighting, but I just hate that stuff. But Max is the exception. And so when something happens that's this small, it becomes a huge thing. So Neil, I'm sure you heard that Max called George Russell a dickhead. And they were talking, and Max wasn't really pissed off in his face, but he was going to make his point. And George, George is George. I could talk about him forever, but he's tall and proper, and some people accuse him of being effeminate and stuff like that, but he's really tall and just proper. So or whatever, so he was talking and he was like, right, and he walks away, and as he walks away, Max calls him a dickhead. And that happens in NASCAR. 10 drivers every weekend call 10 other drivers a dickhead. Maybe not that exact word, that might be English for Formula One, but so it's this huge thing. Max is a jerk, and he has pushed people, and he has been pushed, and he has cussed. And Formula One, it's the gentleman's sport. I don't. Anyway, I don't want to get, I don't want. So okay, I didn't write that down. Hulkenberg's in. Okay, where's my starting? I had to do 2 starting lineups. Okay, what do we got? Hulkenberg. So he was supposed to start 17th, but he'll be in the pits, so he's 20th, unless there's someone else that does something worse. And then Mud says LOL. And Neil, Lewis Hamilton, the only thing you can change is front wing aero balance. So we'll try and work with that. I'll try a different formula today, see if it works. He's up there. He's qualified 5th. Okay, so I'm going to read just the first 5, or I'm going to read the top 6 because they kind of compete with each other. So Charles Leclerc is on the pole. He's going to wreck out. That's going to be one of my predictions. Or drop greatly. He's going to wreck out or drop greatly. Max Verstappen 2nd. I don't think he's going to win. 3rd, Sergio Perez. I think Sergio Perez will win. 4th, Carlos Sainz. He just can't get his stuff together recently. Although he's 4th. That's pretty good. Lewis Hamilton 5th. I think he's on the podium for sure. I think Lewis Hamilton will definitely be top 3. Fernando Alonso 6th. He's been super hot recently, except for this weekend. And then Lando Norris and Tsunoda. Yuki Tsunoda is 8th. Wow. I love Yuki. He always wrecks out, and 8th is really high for him. So that's what Louis said. Louis. I bet no one in his life has ever called him Louis. Hey, Ogus. Hey, Leo. Sorry, I was just talking about Lewis Hamilton, so I got mixed up with Louis, and Leo. Yeah, I bet in his entire, I don't know how old he is, 40 something. I do know how old he is. Lewis Hamilton's 38. For the whole season, he'll be 38 years old. And I bet in his entire 38 years, no one has ever called him Louis. Ever. He comes from a humble upbringing, so he's not, he's not stuffy and stuff. But anyway. So yeah, Sifa, I really appreciate you being here, and feel free to come and go and do what you need to do. And I know I'm pretty certain that motorsports is not your thing. So I appreciate the support and the time. And I'm sorry, I'm getting jacked up with Neil's comments and stuff. And where are you from? I am from Japan. I thought you all were. Oh, well, thank you, Sifa. So yeah, I know motorsports isn't your deal. So feel free not to get involved in the predictions. I want predictions. Hi, Beatrice. What's this? Is that that's Beatrix. Hi, Beatrix. That's Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Mud, he's from Twitch. So hi, Beatrix. Beatrix. Sorry. Beat Rex. Sorry, I like to learn people's names and I can't say it. So I live in the United States. I'm in New England area. Now, Ogus, the other gurus were from Turkey. So Sorry, I have to. I like to show all comments, but I definitely have to show the Twitch because the platforms can't see each other. So that's Beatrix saying hi, and then I can't see and understand emojis. So I don't know really. I guess they're putting their hand on their. Oh, let me get rid of the banners. Sorry. So why is that the only one posting? I should have way more Nightbots than that. Anyway, they'll get up and running, and then they're gonna attack. Okay, so hi, and then cheers. Thanks, Mud. Thanks for greeting. Are you live on Tube? I am live on YouTube. Hi, I'm Joe Hart. I'm a person with disability. Hi, Beatrix. Beat Rex. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I said that before. I repeat a lot. So, okay, so tomorrow is 1st of May, which I think is May Day in America. I don't know what it is in Japan. But the original Gururs were from Turkey. So I thought you were. I love this. Look at that. I finally set that up yesterday, and I'm like, wow, that is a lifesaver. Look at that. I like that. I used to step away briefly. Or I used to never step away. I would try to get a panel going and have the person hold the panel while I heat up my food. But yesterday was a long. I did multiple streams yesterday, and they're kind of long and they're kind of intimate. So I had all the time in the world to work on Nightbot. And yeah, thanks. Yeah, getting sugar. Sugar was the most important. So Ogus, Leo, yeah, you're welcome. So Joe's brief. This is not true now. I just have the Nightbot, and it's probably going to come pretty often, so I might have to disable it. I don't like that word. I don't like it. They have enable commands and disable, and I don't like the word disable. So just a guy. Hey there, just a guy. How are you? Come on in. So okay, just want to read it. I tried to cover everything. Oh, most of my Nightbots are maxed out on characters. Maximum characters are 200, and most all of them are going to be 200. Not all of them. A third of them are, so I can't add more stuff. So anyway, Joe's briefly away from screen, heating up food, getting sugar. Sugar's very important. I tried to restrict my sugar, and I lost 75 pounds or 80 pounds. I lost a ton of pounds, and then I got all stressed out and I went back on to sugar. But anyway, I have been eating sugar since I was 5 years old. I baked. I started baking when I was 5 years old. So I would make homemade sugar all day long. And my mom and dad, my mom was out of commission and my dad was working so hard. I was the youngest of 9. So he didn't notice what I was doing. He was like, as long as he's alive, that's okay. So anyway, getting sugar, Gatorade, water, and our restroom break. I apologize for temporary absence. Thanks for your patience and understanding. Joe Hart, PwD's, Invisible Disabilities. Oh, nice. I think that's right. So, and as Mud says, heating up food, getting sugar, Gatorade or water, and thanks again for your heartwarming messages. It really helps my channel reach 360 subscribers. Grr, I don't think I'm going to grow your channel. But, as always, you know my deal. I like to have, parental. Joe, how old are you? Just a guy. Why do you come in and that's your first question? I'm old. Golly, do you decide whether you're going to stay or not on how old I am? Why is that such a big concern? So I'm tweeting a lot during session, off screen. As you can see, there's a theme on 2 or 3 of my Nightbots about you may see me on screen, but I can't see you all when I go off screen. So I was tweeting a lot yesterday. I'm going to tweet during this race too, I think. So it's going to be far less interaction once the race starts going, which let's give an update. So it's 5:44 on my laptop. So that's 16 minutes. Sorry. Hour and 16 minutes until the race. An hour and 16 minutes. So Nightbot says, I'm tweeting a lot during session off screen. Can't see comments. Sorry, watching the screen on your screen, the F1 live timing. That's the screen that I'm going to stare at. So just a guy. Hey there. Nah, I need advice. That's all. Well, come on in. I think I'm old enough. You look like someone who knows about life. I've experienced life. I'm a recovering alcoholic addict, and I'm a person with disabilities, invisible disabilities. I've been around the block a few times. So, hi there. So anyway, these are overkill. Just ignore the Nightbots, but I get excited about them. So notice and bots. Ping cord is awesome, but Twitter stopped 4/27/23. It stopped 2 days early than it was supposed to. It stopped 3 days ago. Tweet shift bot seems to cover for Twitter, and I'm just waiting until after April 29th, and then I won't know if tweet shift works. Now, today is after 4/29, but I don't think Elon Musk and Twitter will do something absolutely on the exact day. But anyway, they might. So I don't know how long I'm going to wait. Probably 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 days. And if tweet shift is still working, I am going to celebrate on the top of the mountain. That is so cool. So hi, just the guy. Yeah, advice, anyway, Joe, how old are you? Yeah. Anyway, this is about motorsports right now, but yeah, we can talk about some stuff. And then Nightbot, again, another Nightbot. If you are so inclined, I'd appreciate if you contribute to my expenses, such as StreamYard expenses and iPhone. I definitely need an iPhone, iPad, laptop update. I need all three of those. GoFundMe, Cash App. I would thank you very much. And then just a guy. No, I just need advice. That's all. Well, I hope everything's all right. I hope it's not life-threatening. So many bots. Yeah, Nightbot, those are all me. Those are all me. I don't know if you understand Nightbot, but those are created by those are all me. Those are all me. If you want to yell at me about Nightbots, which I'd prefer if you don't, I'd prefer you just ignore them, please. If they bother you, please ignore them. If they don't, just take them in stride and yeah, they're all me. Nightbots is all me. You type them up, and those are all my typings. If it says my or I'll or I'm, that's me, JoeHart, right here. Hi. While Joe's stream are smaller and intimate, Joe often goes off screen, which means Joe, can't see comments and our people when they enter and exit, because you'll see me, but then I won't be seeing your comment or when you come in, and people are like, Joe, why are you ignoring me? So I'm telling people. Anyway, let's see here. Welcome. Please feel. Oh, I got to update that. Nightbot. So many bots. Yes, a lot of them. NASCAR. I guess I'll. Okay. Yeah. I was hoping to. Oh, I see. No, it's not bothering me. Oh, that's cool. Good to hear. Good to hear. A lot of bots. They're all me. Nightbot is me. And then cheers. Let's go. Big dog. Mud, you have them going. How do you earn emojis? Every platform I'm on, I don't like emojis and I don't want emojis, but I have like 3, the rose and the heart, and I don't know. So I don't know how to increase the number, and I don't want to download anything, and I don't want to do that. You were so energetic. Thanks. Having a shot of whiskey now. By the way, Mud, I don't drink, so we can probably tap that down a little bit. I'm glad you're having fun, but that's not usually a topic in my stream. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict, and it does affect some people in the world. So anyway, you can talk about it, but just don't give me a paragraph about what you're doing with that kind of stuff. So Beatrix, you're so energetic. I'm pretty jacked up about Formula One. I'm often jacked up anyway, but Formula One, again, 1 hour and 11 minutes, the race is going to start. So having a shot at W right now. I'm originally from Kentucky, so we grew up on the B word, the B whiskey. So Nightbot, if you would like to communicate with me, feel free to tweet me at NASCHart Inc. NASC, the first 4 letters of NASCAR. Hart, my last name, Inc. for Incorporated. Or email me at JoeHart2 at iCloud. BakuCityCircuit.com. Thanks. I'll probably regret putting that up there. But okay, let me, I need to, I'm going to edit these things. So what do I got? The watch along and the NASCAR. Okay. So timers, let me go. I think NASCAR, I'm going to just put TBA. My guess is, just guesses, that's 1, 2 p.m. Bloody hell. Okay. Let me go back on screen. Hello. Yeah, I just went off screen for that. I have to do the watch along for sure is what I want to do. So hi, while my screens are small and okay, that's already happened. I'm tweeting a lot. Hey Joe, can you hear me? Hi, Iram. The other Gurr, but it's the same person. Hi, Iram. How are you? I think you were the first Gurr. Aren't you from Turkey? Hey, Joe, can you hear me? I, of course, can't hear you. So maybe you mean to say, can you see my comments? Can you see my comments? Okay, I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to do the watch along. That's my most important one. Or I like it a lot. I'm a better editor than writer, especially when I'm live streaming. I get all, I get all. What is it? So 5:25 was when my session started. 5:30 is when the TV broadcast. It's on ESPN, by the way. This is a watch along. I'd love for you to watch along. So welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. Azerbaijan's GP. Oh, got to get rid of the spring shootout. Azerbaijan GP. I don't need to do a POS 3 anymore. 4:30 Sunday. So it's a 5:25 my stream, 5:30 broadcast. 6:55 is when the broadcast starts before the race, 5 minutes before it starts. And then the race has to end within 2 hours. So that's from 7 to 9. They're usually an hour and 30, hour, 40 minutes, but this one might be a little more unpredictable because it usually has a lot of yellows, double waved yellows, virtual safety car, all 4 of those mean all the same thing, basically. And then red flags because of all those. So yeah, I heard about that bone sucking rib. Yep, that's the first one. The watch along. Sorry, I'm a little behind in my comments. So Mud's telling me about his so bone sucking seasoning and rub is a proprietary blend of brown sugar. Got to have that paprika, garlic, and spices that is perfect for marinating in GP. Yeah, it looking forward to these ribs. Yeah, that sounded super good. Man, I can't wait. Lewis Hamilton. Oh yeah, thanks for sharing this again. Lewis Hamilton pre-race. Done a lot of work overnight trying to see where the losses were and see if I can rectify those today. We can see where all the issues are, but you can't change anything on the car. Yeah, and that's a new quote. So thank you for the new quote. So did my bot scare everybody? Just a guy never asked me a question. Come on, just a guy. Do I alienate people by saying that I don't usually give? Okay, so streams are smaller. So 2 of those. Hi, while my streams, hi, while my streams. I guess I have to find both of those and see which one I'm going to Okay, I just disabled one Nightbot out of 75 of them. The tweeting notice. Yeah, I guess if you're so inclined. Okay, so the watch along for the other. That's the race. Sorry, guys. Got an hour and 3 minutes until the race. An hour and 3 minutes. I would love to do predictions. That's what I was wanting to focus on. 2 p.m. ET-ish. Twiddle. He loves that word because he doesn't realize that people are all over the country and they don't know what that means. All over the world. Sorry. Twiddle. Anybody from the UK? You want to translate for me? Okay. Sorry, that bogged me down. Okay. I'm back for a little bit, but I'll be focusing a lot on Nightbot for sure. I'm trying to tweak them and update them. And sorry, I have small, intimate groups here. I would love to be like Mr. Beast, but I'm not. Howdy. Hey, old goose. You're the same person, right? You just keep going from hi and welcome. Hello and welcome. Feel free to join my Discord server. Small for now. Thank you, JoeHart PwD's Discord. Leclerc admits he was very surprised by positive reaction to his debut top 10 single. Yeah, this is a miserable season so far for him. Okay. Sorry, that's premature there. Okay, so any predictions? Hector drops out. An hour until kickoff. Thank you. You're right. Oh man. Who wrecks out or drops back? So I wrote it first, but I copied that. So that's going to be a Nightbot. I write it once, but it goes out 4 times. Hey. Okay, that's set up. Okay. So any predictions? Okay, my predictions. And we can go in any order. You can feel free to send your predictions out here. So 2 on Twitch. Yippee. Yeah, one guy or whatever your name was, if you want to ask for your feedback, you better do it before the race. But I'm all over the place. I'm disabled. I hyper focus on other things, but I'll try to help out whenever I can. So I predict my predictions. And I haven't thought about it. So my predictions. And I'm going to just do their 3-letter chord. Not everybody knows those, but I'll explain them if you want. Wins. Per. Oh, Lex going to wreck out. Okay, let's see. Per. I'm going to say ham. I know that's taking a huge risk, but I'm going to just say it. Podium. Black Rex out. Our drops. Plus here, I always like to say how many cars do not finish the race. I will say there's generally, it doesn't happen every time, but generally there's a lot of dropouts. So I will say 5 cars don't finish the race. 5 cars don't finish race. Yours? Okay, my predictions. Perez wins. Perez, Hamilton, and Verstappen on podium. Leclerc wrecks out or drops back. Drops back. 5 cars don't finish race. Yours? There you go. That's mine. Three-year extension for Azerbaijan. That's weird. And I don't usually predict, but I'm just going to start. And, NASCAR and stuff, they never... The race is scheduled to complete 51 laps of the Baku City Circuit, covering a total race distance of 306.049 kilometers. Yeah, that's the definition of a Grand Prix is 300. Anything, it's got to be slightly over 300 kilometers. That's the definition. So it's however many laps will get to 300 kilometers. Okay, so I guess I did. How many changes are the Sainz? That would be cool. So Sainz wins. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry. Sainz, Perez, and Verstappen. 7-car pileup on back straight. Alonso crashes out. Man, Neil, you are going for a 7-car pileup. I don't believe I have ever seen a pileup in Formula One. Everybody's too dainty. They always back off and stuff. But their cars die, and they're told to box because something is wrong with the computer. And I'm like, the car didn't die. Why do you bring it into the garage? Yeah, Formula One is strange. NASCAR just races, and if it can move, it's out on track. And they let NASCAR, the sanctioning body, to tell them, get it off the track. There's too much stuff falling off of it. But Formula One, if the MGUK or, if anything is wrong with the car, they just park it. It's just wild how they do that. So, yeah, I haven't seen many pileups. That would be great. Thanks, Mud. Thank you for so Sainz, Carlos Sainz wins. Carlos Sainz, Checo. I think it's Checo, Perez, and Max Verstappen on the podium. 7-car pileup on back straight. I'm going to be laughing later because you're going to be exactly right. And Alonso crashes out. Man, I want to get on his radio. I want to be on his radio to hear what he has to say. Let me see. There's 2 live timings. They are just all over the place. Let's see. Is it set up 52 minutes early? I don't think so, but I'm going to try. It says it's loading for the sprint. It's still loading. Oh, golly. Yes. Got to close everything. I just closed a bunch of things. That might help things to load. What do I got? 3, 6, 9, 12. After closing a bunch, about 10, I have 20. I have 12 open. So let's see. Let's go to Formula One. Let's do the starting grid if it's up. Results. Not results. Schedule. It's weird. The results are in the schedule, not in the results. Isn't that strange? Starting grid. Let me read that to make sure it's got the whoever's in the pit road. De Vries failed to set a qualifying time within the Q1 107% requirement. Races at the steward's discretion. Ocon and Hülkenberg required to start from the pit lane after the cars were modified while under parked. Okay, so those are... They currently... Where is De Vries? 18th. So this is starting grid. Wouldn't they? Yeah, 7 pile. Neil, you're a rock star. That is a great guess. I hear cars going. Is that live? What are they doing? Warming up? I don't know if this is a previous session. Who's watching? It's on ESPN. Who's watching? I'm sure Neil is watching. What do they do the day of the race? I don't know what they're going out to do. I guess, IndyCar has a warm-up. So this might be their version of a warm-up. But I would be like, it's a $1 million car. Don't move it. Don't move it. Uh-oh. He's trying to ask Neil to get off the road here. The marshal's telling him to move, and he's not moving on live TV. Which is stupid. TV is what makes the world go round. I think they can go anywhere they want. Okay, so what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do the starting grid. So, okay, this is the starting grid. I'm going to go full screen. Oh, yeah, let me take that off so we can, in case it's blocking anything. So one, YouTube. Oh, I guess that's me. I'm a viewer because I forgot to copy something. So I can't. On StreamYard, you can't, links aren't clickable, and ERTM. I wish I knew what that is at the time now. Wow, look at that. +1, and that's cool, Sifa. Every right, each return too much information. ERTM. I can't guess it. I'm sure once I'm told, I'm going, no, duh. Of course, that's what it means. But yeah, the emoji look-alike there, I'm not sure what that is. Is that two eyes and the eyes are winking or squinting, or I don't know what it is. Thank you, Sifa. I appreciate it. I'm trying to. Okay, so I'm going to go off. Okay, so I'm going to go full screen layout for the, and then I'm going to go off grid, so I'm not seeing any predictions. Right there, Nightbot. Any predictions? Who wins F1 race? Which 3 drivers on podium? Who wrecks out or drops back? Thanks, JoeHart PwD's. Put your predictions in. Okay, starting grid. Charles Leclerc on the pole, Max Verstappen in the front row. So Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris, Yuki Tsunoda is 8th. That's really good for him, but he's going to probably wreck out. I love him. I wish he would get better. AlphaTauri, is losing their team principal. I think everybody's head is on the chopping block. So I think this is probably Yuki's last year there. And they're already the second from the bottom. So it's probably his last year in the sport, at least for now. But yeah, I love him. I love him. He's great. Anyway, Yuki Tsunoda 8th. Lance Stroll, Oscar Piastri is doing great this weekend. McLaren is finally starting to show up. George Russell, crybaby, he's 11th. Alexander Albon, Valtteri Bottas, Logan Sargent, 14th. That is huge for him. I think he's 20th in point, or 19th in points. So he's 14th. That is awesome. Zhou Guanyu, 15th. I think that's pretty good. Kevin Magnussen, 16th. Pierre Gasly just can't figure anything out. He is not doing well. Nick DeVries is 18th. He's been 20th forever the last week or so, or race or so. So anything above 20 is good. Esteban Ocon is 19, and Nico Hülkenberg is 20. And so it sounds like they may have already, let me see. So note, DeVries failed to set a qualifying time within the Q1 107% requirement. He gets to race at the steward's discretion. That's not saying that, I guess he's saying races at the steward's discretion. I don't think it's saying he has been approved. I think that's saying that is how he races if he does get the discretion. Anyway, I don't know if he's in the race yet. He usually is. They don't usually ever not invite a driver into the race if they're over the 107%. Ocon and Hülkenberg, who are the last two listed here, required to start from the pit lane after cars were modified while under parc fermé conditions. So I will probably be tweeting during this race. So I want to tweet that. Sorry, my dog jumped on the kid. Oh, what a cutie bear. So ERTM is not really anything. I was going to take forever to try to figure out ERTM. You're a cutie. You send some love to your little tabby bear. That's so cute. So is that correct? Let's see. Oh yeah, I got to update this. This is next stream. So I can probably deactivate that. I'll disable that until I correct it. So the Nightbots are slowly, I'm slowly updating, editing, and pausing some. There won't be huge differences, but slight differences. This I definitely want to NASCAR TBA. Yeah, okay, I can pause that. I think that's NASCAR TV, right? NASCAR TV. So disable that. So those two won't happen, but and again, it's small. Okay, so I'm gonna tweet. I did do the not lineup, starting grid. I try to call everything the proper name in all the sessions in the series. That's the sprint. Formation lap, so it should be soon. Sprint shout out. What's that? SQ3. Oh man, this is going to be so far back. Sorry, guys. I got to scroll through all my tweets. I have all my, anyway, that's cute. Okay. I got the race live in my stream. If anyone wants to swing through and say hi. Oh, wow, cool. I don't know how you people do that. Cool. Okay, let me go off screen again. I'm going to try to tweet this. DeVries. More than 107%. Ocon and Hülkenberg in the pits. So Ocon. Oh, Hülkenberg goes down. Seven, 8, 9, 10, I think. I'm just guessing on so many of these things. And who's the other one? Ocon? Okay. Let me go to the top here. Sorry, let me see what else we got here. Yeah, if anybody wants to go over to Twitch, Mud has the race live on his stream. That's pretty cool. That's awful nice of you to offer. Thank you very much. If there's a lull, which I doubt if there will be a lull, but if there's a lull, I might come over and say hello. So Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Allo, Nor, Tsunoda. Tsunoda is 16th, and he's starting Tupac Shakur. Love it. Stroll, Piastri, Russell. So let me see. Russell is 11th, and Russell is 6th, so it's 5. And Albon is 12th. And let's see. Albon here is 18th and 12th, so he's plus 6. Logan Sargent is 14th and 19th, so he's plus 5. Those are all still good. Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly, what do we got? So 17th. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Who cares about that? Jump, 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 jump. Okay. Still at it. Let me go back, see if there's comments. I'm thinking about running to the grocery store and getting some steaks and salmon on sale. You go, man. Take care. Yeah. You step out anytime you wish. You got to do that rub. Steaks and salmon. Man, I want your life. I want your life. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, come and go as you see fit. Okay, starting grid. I always like to be right, so I go over this over and over and over. Oh, Charles Leclerc went up. Sorry, Charles Leclerc is 8th and first, so that's only plus 7. I didn't correct the top one. Let me see if that's right. Charles Leclerc is first, and he's ranked 8th, so that's plus 7. Okay, Charles Leclerc, Verper Saham, Alonor. The cars are still on the track. I don't know if that's live. Oh, no, these are highlights. I wish they would say F1 Academy. Yeah, that's recorded. One car is being pushed 36 minutes and 49 seconds. 36 minutes, 49 seconds. $36 minutes, 45 seconds until Azerbaijan. $6 a pound for ribeyes and T-bones. Man, I want that. And that's near, those are near the actual cows, I bet. That's not any frozen steaks. Those are real steaks, right? You're pretty close to all that stuff. Okay, Tsunoda. So Tsunoda is 8th and 16th, so that's plus 8. Okay, Stroll, Piastri. Russell is 11th. Russell is 6th. Minus 5. Albon, 12th. I know I've done these before. 18th. 12th and 18th, so plus 6. Sargent, 14th. 19th, plus 5. And that's it. She's an interesting looking woman, for sure. Okay, Stroll, Piastri, George Russell, Albon, Bottas, Sargent, Joe. Magnuson, Gas, DeVries. So DeVries is over the 107%. He races at the steward's discretion. I'm sure he's in the race, but they don't write it there. I think they're just telling us the rule guideline. They don't say races at the steward's discretion, meaning he will be racing. I think they just says if he races, it will be because of the steward's discretion. I think that's what they're saying. So Ocon Hulkenberg from the pits, required to start from the pit lane after cars were modified whilst under parc ferme conditions. Parc ferme, that means parked closed. Effing I'm jacked up. Yes, we can't wait. Okay, so I think I have where's the starting grid? Starting grid. So Hulkenberg is 20th. While Ocon was, he qualified 12th, and he's going to start 19th. That's a huge drop. De Vries was already 20th, and so he's 18th because he moves up to. Okay. I'm seeing if there's any other differences. I have 10 characters, so I can am I still at the bottom there? Sorry, let me bring it back up to the top. She's really interesting looking. I won't say she's really cute or attractive, and I won't say that she's not. I think that's the UK look. And she has a tremendous amounts of experience, and she looks 20. I'm sure she's 40. No, not 40. She's probably 28 to 30 years old, but she seems to have like 10 years experience. This, I still wonder if she's named after Bernie. Her name's Bernie, and I wonder if he's named after Bernie Ecclesiastes. I don't know how to spell or pronounce that guy's last name, but the guy that was king in Formula One for decades. When she was born, Bernie E probably was famous. So I bet she was named after him. That would be wild. Now, especially because he's an old curmudgeon. So a woman would be like, why'd you name me after that jerk? But he was famous, so people thought, okay. Okay. So 8 and 1, 7. Yuki. Why is that not in there? Okay, it is in there. Sorry. Sorry, I'm still off screen working these numbers. So DeVries, yeah, I mean, I'm going to, even though it's only 2, I'm going to put +2 with him because he's always at the bottom. So he's he's the plus and minus is their their current position through the race. I'll try to adjust these numbers. If I can, I'll try to. But it's the difference between the position they're in and their ranking. So if they're, like Charles Leclerc is, he's on the pole, so he's number 1 and he's ranked 8th. So he's, he's punching 7 levels, he's +7. So that's what those all mean. Now, okay, sorry. I'm gonna stop apologizing too, because it's my stream. But so we have 29 minutes until start time. So Azerbaijan GP with the flag, starting grid, Charles Leclerc +7, Ver, Per, Say, Ham, Allo, Nor, Sonoda +8, Stroh, Piastri, Russell -5, Albon +6, Bot, Sargent +5, Joe, Mag, Gas, Dev +2. He's greater than 107%. Ocon -6 and Hoken -10 on the pits. Liberty Media, Greg Maffei, I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Maffei. ESPN, F1, Azerbaijan GP, JoeHart. Oh, man, I don't have. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Who's that? What's going on here? It appears I can't pin things. They wouldn't remove that from me, would they? Okay, I'm going to get really upset if this is true that I can't. Maybe I'll check my other account, see if they've. Oh, no. Okay. Right. You've been invited to this chat by a moderator, Baku Race Thread, McLaren. McLaren, is that you, Mud? Are you picking McLaren? Yeah, I've been invited. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. I was invited. It's not in front of me anymore, so I'm just guessing what it said. I'm invited to a stream, and it's McLaren F1. Oh, sorry. How do I find this? No, it wasn't you. Man, if McLaren F1 is inviting me, I mean, I'm sure it's not McLaren F1. I'm sure someone's using that as their name. But how do I find it? Shit. Okay, I'm having a lot of trouble here. So let me go to my pinned to your profile. There it is. Okay. So let me do that. Piastri has food poisoning. Golly, that's a bummer. I mean, he's in the race, but he's been suffering all weekend. Can I turn my phone off and then it'll give me that notification again? Or not turn it off, but, close the screen. Wow, I thought Ben was fired. Ben Salama, blah, blah. The guy in charge of FIA. I thought he was gone. He's standing right there in a three-piece suit. I thought he was fired or let go or quit or what's he doing at the race? That's when I miss what's his name? Lyndon Not Baines. That's when I miss Lyndon Not Baines, because I used to be able to just say, hey, could you look that up? What's his name? And find his Okay, so there's home, about, schedule, videos, clips, chat. Hello? Whoever that was, can you offer that to me again? Shit. Why would somebody invite me? Sorry, that's your music. Hey, Mud. Just stopping by. No, I'm trying to find that. Okay. How do you leave? I don't know how to use. So Matt P1 Tommy, who is great, he's live. McLaren F1. McLaren Shadow? Ah! What? No, it wasn't me. Oh, that's E pre. Well, there's a lot of people live. Ick. What do we got? 19 minutes. 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Okay. I have trouble letting go of things, but it appears that I need to just forget about this and just say it's a failure. And I was invited by 19 minutes until Walmart opens. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Well, you need the steaks. No, man. That's a tough marathon. Okay. My my Nightbots. Sorry. It's a little uncomfortable. I'm adjusting. So they're interviewing Lando, but George Russell is standing next to him, and Lando said, "Yeah, I asked him not to wreck anyone." That was a huge hit of Max. He ought to be penalized. I can't believe still no penalties. He kind of is the poster child. He's one of them. Anyway, what do we got here? Damn it. Okay, so we did the so let's stop that screen. Your battery is running low. Usually gives me about 12-second warning and then it dies. So I just plugged it in. I'm glad. I like when I'm sitting at the computer when that message comes, because otherwise I miss it and it dies. So I guess I can't find anything about McLaren F1. So I'm guessing there could be, people that mess with people. I was so confused about anesthesia. What if I feel the pain? My eyes feel so numb if I get anesthesia. Also confusing. Well, I hope you have an adult to talk to, and your mom and dad can help you with those decisions. Pain is no good. Good luck with it. Why is Ben there? Can someone please tell me why he's there? Ben Salalalalalam. What's his name? So it says back in 2009 when the current FIA president Mohammed bin Salman crashed. I thought he was ousted. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Salalalala. Sulayam. 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 Oh, that might be. Well, that's the second. So that's the second tweet that has his handle in the tweet, and it's okay. That's not funny. Let's don't say things like that. I'm gonna mute. Help me. My parents are kidnapping me. That's not funny. If you're serious, good luck. I can't help you. I'm way far away. And if you're joking, that's not an okay joke. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you for that stuff. You can't do that stuff. Boy, it's nice to have remote start when it's snowing and cold out. Large coffee and pancakes and sausage from Mac and Don Zipper Club. Man, you sound like you're set up. And I eat food stamps, and then Meals on Wheels comes to my house most days. But yummy. What do we got? 11 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes. Why is that keep showing up? So the future stuff today is NASCAR is vaguely around 2:00 and that stuff. And then IndyCar is around 3:00, 3 to 6. So it's about 2 to 6 for NASCAR, about thereabouts, and 3 to 6 thereabouts for IndyCar. I'm going to figure that out later, but Hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I often go off screen, can't see comments and people when they enter and exit, and edit update with Nightbot, Discord. I'm going to be on the Formula One screen. Now, this is still loading. There's got to be a problem with that. Boom. It doesn't show tires yet, but yeah, let me get that on screen. This is what I'll be staring at most of the time, and I'm going to be tweeting. So let's see here. So present, share screen, share screen. How do you do the scroll up on your screen? Alexia. Sorry, what's going on here? Did I share that? I didn't share it. Tweet. Let me see if tweet is one. I don't think I did one for tweet, but I'll see if that works. .6 minutes or less than 6 minutes. That's to the minute, so it's not really that. What's it called? Formation lap. I'm gonna have that twit. Hopefully it reflects the formation lap on this chart here. It's supposed to show some stuff, I think. What are they doing? They're cooking meat. Azerbaijan. Whoa, one driver threw something right at the wall, but his crew was right where he threw his like a Hans device, I think. Where there's a lot of people that get pissed off here, or that's what they show, I guess. It looked like it was snowing at one of the races. What is this, April? I wonder if that's winter or summer there. Well, April's right in between for the whole world. Tweet, tweet, tweet. That didn't work, did it? Live, Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So this is the pre-race, anyway. The pre-race stuff was at 5:30 and it ended right now, 6:55. And at 6:55, it starts the race broadcast, but I call it the pre-race. It's 5 minutes before the race starts. Okay, I'm going to just let that sit there. And 5 minutes to go. Four minutes until lights out. 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Monster preview. I guess I'll get to that later. I don't care about those fuckers. Let's see, Sunday. So this is a week where the next race is 1 week away. I like it when it's weekly, which is really rare. Not really rare, but about 6 times a year. There's a race. The next race is within a week. This one is Miami Grand Prix. I'm still pretty amazed if I don't go. They all show medium tires, except DeVries shows hard. Hulkenberg shows hard. They're probably just not registered yet. How come this won't scroll? I got it to scroll yesterday. Oh, you scroll down. Okay, so it shows DeVries, Ocon, and Hulkenberg as hard tires. I think that's just because they haven't registered yet. Everybody else has medium. First 17 cars have medium. And I guess they don't do the formation lap. I don't know what happens with people in pit road for formation lap. Oh, I guess they can do the formation lap and then go back into the pits to start the race. I am sick of this effing snow. Do you have snow right now? You're kidding. Hey, we are forecast to get 6 to 12 inches. OMG, it is April 30th. It's almost May 1st. 6 to 12 inches. And we wonder if the climate stuff has been adjusted by our stuff. Of course, we've adjusted the climates. Of course. It's almost May 1st. Sorry, I didn't mean to, pull that into there. I love the, way in the sky overhead pictures. I wish they would show that like for 3 minutes. I wish I could. What do we got? 1 minute? And that's with a delay. So I'm off screen. I can't see you right now. It's 51 laps. That person is there. I guess they're all right next to the car. They are right next to the car and they're about to be released. They have the tire wrap still on. I've never noticed that. Does that happen every race? It looked like Charles Leclerc's car shook, like it went into gear. So on the TV, it shows the bottom 3. Okay, now everybody took the tire wraps off and they are getting off the track. And I don't know how they start a formation lap, but there's only 2 red lights on right now. Now it goes to 1. And it probably went to 0, but they're not showing it. Oh, here, they show the clock. So when it goes to 3 o'clock. Click right now. So it's probably formation lap. Formation lap. So that just started. So they're going to do one lap to get ready. So let me lights out. Neil, are you on you're on Twitter, right? Oh, it didn't work. Lights out. Oh, it needs an S. So I always do lights out. So if you got a spare moment, but the race is going to start. So if you have a spare moment, and I know the race is starting, but I always do hashtag lights out for the beginning of these races. But when you do hashtag lights out, some game looking thing pops up. Do you know what that is? Can you tell me who that is? So if you go to Twitter and you open up a tweet and you do hashtag lights out, LIGHTSOUT, and when you get to the T, something pops up. And he looks like, like he was on Bugs Bunny. It looks like that miniature. I don't know what he is. Yo, you're in the drive-thru. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was the formation lap. They're still doing it. Now they won't answer. I've been in the drive-thru 6 minutes. Now they won't answer. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go off screen here. I'm pretty excited. I guess I need to this tower, the Maiden Tower, dates back to the 12th century on turn 18. Woo! That's an old building. Anyway, when you get back, maybe you can do that Twitter thing if I remember to ask you. I want to know what that lights out is. I mean, I guess I can. I've never thought of it once the race is over, but I guess I can do I can type, I can search that. And then if I read 10, 20, 30, 40 tweets, and then I'll get, oh, okay, this is what it's about. But hell, I think it's about Formula One. One, two, three, four. Charles Leclerc is tiptoeing to his first spot. I have never understood how they could make sure they're not Oh, there's Alpine in the garage so Ocon's starting from the pit road, and they didn't show Hulkenberg. They didn't show the Haas car. Boy, it takes them a long time. Oh, okay, it's lights out on the stream there. It's delayed. Anyway, my TV is delayed. It's showing on the chart here. Green flag, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out. Verstappen is second. He passed someone, right? Oh, he passed Perez. Gosh darn it. Yellow flag already. Yellow flag. During the, I can't see the laps. During the first lap, yellow flag. I'm going to watch the TV if we can see it. Still shows yellow flag. It's off. So that was 10 or 20 or 30 seconds. Yellow flag, sector 1. Wow, that's way back at the beginning. I think it's debris, they were saying. Okay, so I'm going to take a while. Let me go off screen here. What is that little character? A bat? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's, I mean, I have no idea what it is. That's why I'm asking you. But I think it's Bugs Bunny or one of those cartoons had a soldier, like a miniature soldier, and he was like 6 inches tall and he had a big spear. I think it was Bugs Bunny, but he was always made fun of because he was so small and short and stuff. But I think that's his head. But I'm sure it's a game. I'm sure hashtag lights out is in, I mean, for it to come up on, I mean, it's so commonly used that they created, Twitter created that for them. So, anyway, I'm sure I can just search it and see, read 20, 30. I guess, I may not do that. Okay. So I'm going to, thank you for checking that. Thanks, Neil. What is that little character? I don't know if it's a bat. Do you mean to say bat? I think it's a soldier's. Anyway, he's a alien. It's kind of the alien face with a helmet on it, I think. Okay, I'm going to go off screen here. I'm going to update my Twitter. The first update is the hardest because everybody jockeys around. So Leclerc, Verstappen. Oh, okay. Verstappen started second. That's good. I thought he passed. Okay. Lekver per se. Lekver per se. Ham Alostro Nor. Ham Alostro? Okay. Stro Nor Ross. Ah! Ross, Sonoda, Piastri, Albon, Mag. Holy Mag Sarge. Where's Bot? The Vries Bot. The Vries. What's okay? So plus he's going up higher, and it's only up 3, but I want to show it just because, gosh darn it, he's doing it. Okay, so Albon, Mag. Albon, Mag, Sarge, Gas. Albon, okay, Bot. Why does Bot? He always drops so much. Sergeant Gas. Gas Joe, De Vries, Bot, Ocon, Hulkenberg. Okay. Oh, would you shut up? I found that McLaren thing, but it's a so I'm going to mute it anyway. It's a pest. Verstappen is in front. Mother. I think the race is done. Charles can't hold anything. Yeah, we need Perez or Sainz or Hamilton or Allo. The next 4 drivers, they can do something with Verstappen. So Perez is 3rd, Sainz is 4th, Hamilton 5th, Alonso 6th. They can get past. Leclerc's just not aggressive enough, I don't think. So ever. I guess he'll figure it out. Maybe he's too nice, or I don't know what the scoop is. So sorry, I'm still off screen. Any comments? Okay. I am so distracted. Watch along. Wow, Ukus, you figured out how to do it. I waited in McDonald's drive-thru for 12 minutes. Nobody answered the effing thing. So now I'm going to Walmart. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry you're missing this. So thank you, Ukus. I wouldn't do too many of those. I mean, I guess you can try some of those. Okay, I'm so distracted. Anyway, let's stay on the race. Let's stay on the race, Ogus. I think now that I'm getting confused with all the accounts, but I think you're Leo. I think Ogus is Leo, but too many Gurrs, too many underage Gurrs. So okay, so I'm going to go off screen right now. Let me what is that little character? Okay, I'm going to go off screen and keep updating my. Okay, so Verlek per se, Ham Aloe Stronor, Russ Unoto Piastri, Al Mag Sarge, Gasho Dev, Bot Ocon. Okay. So that is lap 6. I'm going to wait until it turns over to 6. Okay, I guess not. So I sent it as lap 5 of 51. Oh my goodness. Any predictions? Who wins the F1 race? Which 3 drivers on the podium? Who wrecks out or drops back? I want to change my predictions. Verstappen's in front now. He's a bully. So anyway, as far as teams go, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin, McLaren is 8th. That's pretty cool. Mercedes, AlphaTauri's 10th. McLaren 11th. That is super cool. Williams is 12th and 14th. Haas, I think, is 13th and 20th. So some people are doing pretty well. That means people have to be doing poorly. I guess Alpine's doing poorly. And then Joe and Bot, I never remember their name. It's one of the A teams. 4 A teams all started about the same time, within a couple years of each other. So I always confuse them. I'm going to go off screen. Verstappen is 147.476. Perez is plus 1.3 seconds. Leclerc is 2.5, 4.1, 5.0, 6.4, 7.0, 8.7, 10.0, 12.3, 13.4. Those are really spread out. ESPN Live coverage presented exclusively by Mercedes. I have never seen that on the screen. I think that's new. Stroll, radio. Fernando, I will not attack. Copy. We are both playing the same game. That's pretty cool. I mean, his dad pays all the bills, so I guess it is good to not rack up the cars, but that's cool. I think it's okay that teammates, say I'm not going to attack. And everybody was like, they should be racing 100%, but you can wreck up the cars. Anyway, whatever. I'm tweeting a lot. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm tweeting a lot during session, off screen. Can't see comments. Sorry, watching the screen on your screen. Right here. Where that's the screen I'm actually on, so I can't see y'all. Not right now. I can see me right there, and I can see your comments over here. But when I'm going to go off screen to get back into the race. So this is really true. I am tweeting a lot during this session. I'm off screen, can't see comments. Sorry, watching the screen on your screen, which is this, the F1 live timing. And I'm going to go off screen right now. I am now off screen. See if there's many changes here. Verper Lexay, Verper. So Perez is now past Leclerc too. Someone's coming in early. Bottas, 20. 20's going into the pits. He just, oh man, I wish Bottas would do better. He just seems to, when he does bad, he does really bad. And then I guess when he does good, he used to do really good. He'd be on the podium and occasionally win and stuff. That was with Mercedes, but I think he did a couple good things after he left Mercedes. Verper Lexay. Ham Alostro. Russ Tsunoda is 10th. He's still strong. Russell, Tsunoda, Piastri, Albon. Mag Sargent, Joe. Someone just went up. I don't know who. Russ, Tsunoda, Piastri. Magnussen, Sargent. Albon just dropped to 19th. He's in the pits. Hulkenberg. Okay, Hulkenberg, below him, Alp, Gasly, Bot. Man, those all dropped. Alp, it says out, but I think that means temporarily he's on the pits. That's what I think that means. I don't think it's a permanent out. Alp, Gas, Bot. Alp, Gas, Bot. So what's DeVries? 15? Yeah, he's +5. He just keeps going up. Ocon is 16. Let's see what his rank is. Ocon is 12th, 16th. So that's -4 still. What's Sargent? Sargent is 13th, and he's 19th. So that's +6. Tsunoda is 10th. He's 16th, so he's +6. Leclerc, Choka City. $7,801. So, okay, Verper Lexay. There's not many changes in this race. I don't think you can pass very well. So, Verper Lexay. Ham Alostronor. Russ Mag, Joe DeVries. Rush, what is that? Russ Mag. Oh, Tsunoda. I'm going to update these numbers. So Verper Lexay, Ham Alostronor. Piastri, where does he go? All these people dropping. I mean, I guess they have to pit. They're going to hard tires. Oh my goodness. I guess it's just one stop they want to do and do hard for the rest of the race. Hard degrades less, and it's slower generally. Piastri, a problem with 3. Hamilton is told to box. He doesn't always. Oh, looks like 2 Mercedes went straight. Fastest lap, Perez, 146.448. Yippee. I could care less about that time. Yellow flag. Okay, it was in and out as quick as it came out. Verperlexe. Hulk. So it's green light pit stops. That's not what it's called, but that's what it's called. Yellow flag. Let's see if this is longer. Verstappen is struggling with tires. Yay! And this is lap 10 of 51. Yay! Verstappen's pitting. Oh, because the tires, I guess. Fernando Alonso is spun around. No, it's not. That's AlphaTauri. Nick DeVries is off. Box for Verstappen. The AlphaTauri's not moving. It didn't look like it was going to move. And if it doesn't move, this is going to be a virtual safety car or a safety car. Oh, man. This virtual safety car is going to harm Perez, I guess they're saying. Perlexe Aloe. Safety car. Oh, shit. Sorry. I missed that, guys. I don't know when it came out. Perlexe. So AlphaTauri is still sitting there, still smoking. I guess that's the safety car. Perlexe Aloe. Stroll Russell Ver. Stroll Russell. Where's Nor? Under Hamilton. Perlexe Aloe. Stroll Russ Ver Joe. Usually safety cars is when I get to catch up because I thought everything's stagnant, but there seems to be a lot of changes still. Joe Ocon Hulk. Verstappen, Joe Ocon Hulk. Ham Norsu. Alp Gas Mag. Sergeant is 18th. I can't see below that. Bot DeVries. Looks like DeVries has stopped. Oh, is that the... I guess I'll have to update the numbers. Okay, that's not totally right, but it's close. Oh, let me go off back on screen. What are our 3 people? 2 on Twitch. Hey, Twitchers. Feel free to make any comments or watch your stuff, or I'm back off screen. Sorry. Perlec Verse. Let's see. Perlec Verse. Aloe Russ Stro Ocon. Russ Ocon. Piastri Joe. Perlec Verse. Aloe Russ Stro Ocon. Hokham Norsu. Good so far. Piastri Joe Alb Gasly. Yep, okay. Mag Sargent. And I guess DeVries is a stop. So it's still a safety car, but I'm caught up. Now I have to update the points or the numbers of how far they are from. Okay, so Perez is 1 and he's 2. That's no good. Leclerc is 2 and he's 8, so he's plus 6. Verstappen third, first, no good. No, who cares? Sands fourth, fifth, who cares? Allo third, fifth, who cares? Russell sixth. Stroll 7th. Ocon 8-12. And he started on pit road and he's up 4 already, right? Is that right? Ocon is 8th and he's ranked 12th. So he's up 4 even though he started on pit road. That's really, I'm going to give him a hot fire. Okay, Hulkenberg. Let's see. What do we got there? 10th, 9th. Who cares? Hamilton. I don't mean who cares, but you know what I mean. For -6. Ham is -6. Norris 11. 11-9. Who cares? Tsunoda 16. So +4. So he's still doing pretty good. Piastri is 13. Joe. Where's Joe? Joe Guan Yu, 15. 14. Alb, 18. He's still +3, so that's pretty good. Gas, 16. 14, don't care. Mag, 17. Tied. Sargent, 18. 19, don't care. Bottas, 19. And 11. So -8. Golly, what is wrong with him? DeVries out. 2020. So I guess there's no safety car. I missed it. Verstappen is second. He got past Leclerc. Yeah. Stroll is sixth place. So Perez is number one still. Verstappen is now second. Leclerc, Sainz, Alonso. Carlos Sainz and Alonso were really close. Eighth. Hamilton. Tsunoda 12th. Albon 14th. So the numbers are right, but the positions aren't, which is odd. I ought to do it the other way around. Perver Alo. Perver Alo. Perver Alo. Perver Alo. Seistroham Russ. Seistroham Russ. 7 minus 3. He's gaining a lot. Ham, Ross, Ocon, Hulk, Nor, Sue, Piastri. Lap 16 of 51. That sounds about 1/3 done. Perver Alo. Perver Alo. Seistro Hamruss. Seistro Hamruss. Ocon Hulk Norrisu. Oko Hulk Norrisu. Piastri Alb Gasho. Piastri Alb Gasho. Mag Sargent. Bottas De Vries. I am caught up. Leclerc is third. So he's +5. Ham is 7th. So he's -3. He's gaining. Ocon is 9th. 12th. So he's +3. He's kicking butt still. Tsunoda 12. He's still higher. So +4. And then Alb is 18. So I'm going to give all them. I'm sure as soon as I give them fire, they're going to choke. But Perver Alo. Perver Alo. Seistro Ham Russ. Serstram Ham Russ. Okan-Hok, Nor-Su, Okan-Hok, Nor-Su. Yellow went in and out real quickly. I hit the wall, check tire, Stroh hit the wall. Oh, that's a big hit. Piastri album gas show. Piastri album gas show. I gave a bunch of emojis. I don't like emojis, but I gave them. Dora, you must speak with your heart. Me? Am I Dora? Dora the Explorer? Well, that was a bust. Walmart didn't have anything on sale, so I just bought more eggs. Now I'm going to McDonald's to see if they got my order ready yet after 12 minutes of waiting and no answer. That sucks. So I have a thumbs down for Charles Leclerc. I have a hot fire for Ham, Ocon, Tsunoda, and Alb, and I have the puking for Bottas. Again, I'm not a big fan of all that stuff. I guess I'm going to stare. I'm going to stare until it changes to 18 because I thought I knew when these changed. There it is. So when they start segment 3, that's when it changes laps. I guess that makes sense because it shows S3 segment 3's results. So that means they finished it. So that means they're starting segment 1. Okay, that makes sense. It looks like everybody's on hard tires. Wow. Let me scroll all the way down to the bottom because I can't see the bottom 2. All 20 cars on hard tires. Perver Lecallo. Seistro Hamruss. Okan-Hok, Nor-Su. This is the way I do this stuff. Piastri, Alb Gasio. Mag Sargent. Man, there hasn't been any changes in a long time. Hi, Bobby. My kitty cat just went by me and brushed me with his tail. So Perez is in front. Verstappen the gap is plus 1.283 seconds. 1.320 seconds. Tell Lance my brake balance suggestion. As I am now, I think it's a good help. Yes, copy, Fernando. Copy. All understood. Okay, let's look at intervals, see who has DRS. The people with DRS, Stroh in 6th place has DRS. Hulkenberg in 10th has DRS. Tsunoda 12th has DRS. 13th has DRS. Piastri. Gasly 15th has DRS. Zhou 17th has DRS. And 18th has DRS. That's a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cars have DRS. I'm not going to worry about the order of the cars. I know that's the important stuff. 20. Okay, let's see DRS. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six cars have DRS. That's where they have extra power. They can. It's to make passing easier and less. It's still not ready. Wow, these a-holes. F them. I left. I'll have to file fraud on my credit card. That's amazing. That is pitiful. Can't believe they can't put it together. Sorry to hear about that. What a bummer. Now, I'm usually okay with cuss words and swearing and stuff, but I don't try to overdo it. But I'm okay with it. I'm just letting you know I don't try to overdo it. I don't want it to be every fourth word or every third word. Mike Crack, team principal, Aston Martin. I love his interviews. He is so cool. Oh, I wanted to do a team, the order of the teams, but they took it off the screen. Man, you're not having luck with anything. Walmart and McDonald's and Dora, you must speak with your heart. Dora the Explorer? Is that a brand new? That was with Sector 1. Verstappen's the fastest. 37.2 something. Any predictions? I know it's late in the game. We don't really do predictions. We don't really do predictions. So feel free to do them anytime you want. But if people do predictions, we don't usually do them after the race started. But whatever. Yeah, I mean, just throw your stuff in there. So we've only had I don't know if you were Mud, I don't know if you have Sirius XM in your car and you're listening to the race, or if you have it on your app, on your device and you're watching it or listening to it, or if you're just off the grid for the whole time that you're gone. But I think they only had one safety car, which was a delay and stuff. But this is lap 21. And they've only had one safety car. So I would say this is fairly, wreck-free. But now, Formula One is a little different than NASCAR. With NASCAR, you clearly know, it is very clear in NASCAR that the tension and the stress and the anxiety is always increasing throughout the race. You can tell that. Stage 1 is pretty stressful. Stage 2 is very stressful. And stage 3 is off the charts. Formula One doesn't seem to ramp up as much as NASCAR. I'm sure they ramp up. Of course, they want to, but everything's calculated. They know there's, a fourth place car qualifies fourth place and they finish fourth place. There's very little variances in Formula One. And I know that's a gross generality, and I know I'm wrong, but that's generally what I'm, so yeah, I mean, this is almost halfway. 21 lap 21. I'm sure the screen says 22. Yes, it does say 22. Now the TV says 22. Uh-oh. I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to count these DRSs. This is kind of cool. Okay, so if it's within a second of the car in front of them, they get DRS. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 have DRS. I thought 6 was pretty high. I think one race, like 2 races ago or something, there was like 13 people with DRS. And if everybody gets DRS, it's not an advantage. So, I mean, what the hell? Why, Let me go through them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 22. Something just happened toward the bottom. I don't know what it was. Verstappen is not gaining on Perez, which is good. It was 1.4 a couple laps ago, and now it's 1.3. Now it's 1.2. So I guess he's going down a little bit, but I mean, he's not just blowing him out of the water. So that's good. And Leclerc, the third, is back by 10 seconds. That's another zip code. What is wrong with this place? Okay, I'm going to see if there's been many or any changes. Perver aloe. Say ham stro Russ. Say ham. Oop. Say ham stro Russ. Say ham stro Russ. Okan Hoke nor Sue. Piastri, Albon, Gas. Man, no one is changing places. Oh, Magnan. There's a little bit. I mean, it's must be impossible to pass. Gas Mag Joe. Mag Gas Joe. Sergeant Bot. And then I'm going to count I'm going to update on the DRSs. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 6. Drag resistance system or something. It makes you go faster. You can pass quicker. Gunther Steiner, team principal Haas. They love him. He is pretty good, even though Haas, I have my. Perverlek. 23 of 51 laps. Perverlek. 23 of 51 laps. 24. It just went to 20. I try to do updates currently perfectly exact, and then as soon as you do them, they disappear. Or they're incorrect. So, well, I just made my own breakfast, scrambled eggs and ribeye steak and a big coffee. Man, you are rocking it. Eggs sound good. I don't have any bread. Oh, no, I do have bread. I think you got me in the mood for eggs. 7:49. Yeah, we're probably or it's about halfway. Oh, let me go off screen. It might be after. Wait, no, it's still lap 24. So it's almost halfway with 49 minutes. So let's do 50 more minutes. So 7:50, 8:40. Yeah, a little less than an hour probably left in the. So I guess I'll eat eggs in an hour or something. What time is that? Bob, an hour ago. And that's in Dover. So it was 6:50. This is his update. Sunday is 60s, and 90% rain. Holy moly. Monday, 60s, 20% rain. I guess the race isn't going to happen today. No, who knows? 90% doesn't mean for sure. Forecast hasn't changed much of rain likely, although differ on if any breaks in rain. And they only want to go. They only have to go halfway if they play that rain game. What time you going back live? I haven't scheduled it yet. NASCAR, I have to study it, and I'm not going to study it right now. But NASCAR is about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for IndyCar is about 3 p.m. IndyCar. Yeah, a Dover Motor Speedway in Dover, Delaware. That's where NASCAR is. Dover. And they've changed their name. SMI bought them, so it's Dover Motor Speedway instead of Dover International Speedway. Dover, Delaware. And I've been there quite a few times. I generally liked Dover, but camping was never real fun. They always tried to give me and my cat problems, but Dover Motor Speedway, that's where NASCAR is today. Or, it'll probably be Monday. They have no lights. So and that's why they moved it up an hour to give them more. I think sunsets at 7:54. Did he put sunset? To the rear. Let me mark that. Austin Dillon's to the rear. I know it sounds like I say I don't like NASCAR, and then I get distracted by it, but that's the way it is. It's like a marriage, but it's not a love-hate. It's a hate-hate. Where is Austin Dillon? Austin Dillon he's 36th on the grid. He's 36th out of 36th. And they say he's going to the backup. He's going to the rear. He's already is the absolutely rear. I think that's so stupid. So sunset 7:54. And what was it? 1 o'clock. Oh, come on, Bob. Why don't you put the things on every? Oh, there it is. 1:11. So 1:11 p.m. is green flag. So that's 6 hours and 43 minutes to do half of it, which would be 200 laps. So 120, 250, 400. Yeah, 400 laps. So 200 would be halfway. Okay, enough about that for now. Let me go back. Any predictions? Woohoo! Let's go Signs. Did he go up? He's 5th. Go Signs. Or let me go off screen to get the most current. Signs is still 5th. He is 4 seconds behind Allo, and he's 1.8 seconds in front of Hamilton. So that's a pretty comfortable position. Anyway, Perez, Trunley away. Verstappen is 1.5, so he's dropping a slight bit in second place. Okay, so Perverlek Allo. Signs Hamstro Russ. Hamstro Russ. Ocon Hulk Nor Sonoma. Ocon Hulk Nor Sonoma. And they're on hard, so I think they wanted one stop. I think they're done with stops as long as they don't have problems. So Sonoma. Piastri Al Magsu. Mag. Oh, where did gas go? Pia Al Magsu, Joe, Sargebot Gas Dev. Sargebot Gas Dev. Okay, let me count DRS before I tweet it. 1, 2, Three DRS. But that would be fairly current. That was a fairly current tweet. I feel pretty good about that. So Verstappen is now 1.8. He is dropping for some reason. That's a small drop, but since he's the greatest dominator these days, any drop is now he just went up a little bit, 1.7. So it's slightly faster, but what do you think about plan A or plan C? Are you still happy with plan A? Yes, at the moment, yes. That was Signs. Did you hear Signs Radio? Yeah, asking if we wanted to do plan A or C, and he said he's still happy with A. Let's see if there's anybody else kind of close. Allo's behind by 2.2. Signs behind by 5.7. Hamilton behind by 1.7. Stroll behind by 1.5. Russell behind by 1.1. That's almost the DRS. Ocon behind by 10.2 seconds. That's a different race. Hulkenberg 1.4. Norris 0.8. He's got DRS. Tsunoda, he's got DRS 0.6. Piastri 1.3. Pretty close. Alb 1.0. Magnussen 1.2, Joe 4.7, bummer. Sargent 1.4, he's getting close. Hopefully that might be a DRS. Bottas 3.2, so not only is he way in the back, but he's way behind. And Gas is behind even more, 4.3 seconds. That's some bummer there. How long is a lap? A lap is a minute 45, so that's 105 seconds. And Gasly is back by 58 seconds, 105. So that's about half the track. Boy, these are huge circuits, huh? He's behind by 58 seconds, and he's only slightly more than half the circuit behind. That's a big circuit. Lap 29 of 51. Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz is still in 5th. Hamilton still in 6th. Stroll, Russell, Ocon is 9th. He's doing well. Hulkenberg, Norris, Tsunoda, 12th, still doing well. Piastri, Alb, 14, doing well. Magnussen, Joe, Sargent, 17th. That's okay, slightly better. Bottas, horrible. Gasly, he ought to just take a vacation from 2023. And then De Vries, 20th and 20th and 20th. He practices 20th. He qualifies 20th. He ends 20th. Poor guy. I mean, every human in the world would give anything to be in NASCAR. But when you get in it, then you're the 20th all the time. You know, that wears on you. Even though you're still, I mean, you're not the 20 greatest drivers in the world, but theoretical, they're supposed to be close to it. You could probably say that about the top 10 or 11 or 12, but at the bottom, they're usually paying for their spot and stuff. De Vries is worthy of a spot. Verstappen, just give us a head up what are you struggling with, Max? The balance between the difference and engine braking is not good. Okay, we'll have a look. So Verstappen is behind by 0.24. So that's why they're being persistent. Gatorade equals game fuel. Yeah, I'm out. I have to go to Walmart. I'm trying to delay Walmart because I'm going to just buy, pounds and pounds of sugar. So I'm trying to delay going. But I'm going to go, I'm sure. I guess I should start making a list. Ping cord. Ping cord Discord. What do you buy? Lots of chocolate? Yeah, my sugar. I mean, it's not you. I mean, it's usually chocolate. When I say sugar, I mean, we're not addicted to chocolate. We're addicted to sugar. So, yeah, I mean, the big four for me: cakes, cookies, pies, brownies. That's the big four for me. Let's go Signs. Yeah, Gurr, you get into it. Let's go Signs. Carlos, he's still 5th, but we want him to get up there. Go Signs. But chocolate's one of my favorite flavors. I am eating Little Bit. I don't know what Little Bit is. Don't forget the milk. Yeah, man. I almost don't drink any milk when I'm sugar free but anyway, chocolate's my biggest. A close second is like cinnamon and brown sugar. I love cinnamon stuff, Danishes and kind of stuff. And then almond and that kind of raw milk. Yeah, I'm not from the Midwest. I'm from Kentucky, but I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. So yeah, it took me a long time to have raw milk. My sister lives in Ohio, and there's a dairy farm near where she works. So I don't do that. Cheers. Anyway, you know me. Let's go in my honor. Cheers, my friend. Yeah. Those things I don't talk about much. Let's go Signs. Amen. My predictions. How's my predictions doing? This is a Nightbot. My predictions. Per wins. He's still 1st. Per Ham Ver. I have Per and Ver. Ham is 6th. Lek wrecks out. Lek is not wrecked out, but he's 3rd. R drops back. That's not much of a drop back. He's doing okay. And 5 cars don't finish race. What do we have? Well, only 1 out so far. So my prediction's not doing exceptionally well, but we still have 19 more laps. Sorry, Neil, my memory is shot, so I don't have your prediction right in front of me. But Signs was your winner, and he's 5th. And I forget. Alo's going to wreck out. He's still 4th, but he did pass. Alo did pass Signs, and that was the most excited when the commentator he was the most excited. So, anyway, okay, let's see. I've just recently gotten into s'mores, which, oh man, that's how do you make your s'mores? Yeah, it was I used to usually only do like steaks and hamburgers on my grill out back, but I haven't done that in years. I want a grill at Bristol. It's a small grill, but I haven't opened the box yet. So I'm not grilling. And if I was grilling, then I'd do s'mores that way. But I have a toaster oven, which it never crossed my mind. I was like, I'm not going to microwave a marshmallow. I'm not going to microwave a marshmallow. I want it brown. I want it, So anyway, my toaster oven, it has a broil setting and a toaster setting. So yeah, the toaster, anyway, it's pretty good. Now it's really uneven. So I do this system, but like I put 3 marshmallows on it, and one will be really dark brown, almost black, and then the other is medium brown, and the other is brown and white on the same cracker, So anyway, yeah, I put I get a graham cracker, put 3 of these not small. Do you like home? I haven't had anything but skim milk that's why I probably don't have raw milk, because it's whole milk. But that sounds good. Yeah, it is pretty good. So I put these huge marshmallows and I brown them. Now my OCD just kicks in. So anyway, after 1 or 2 or 3 times, I started pulling them out and flipping it over. So I wanted they're kind of flat marshmallows. They're kind of s'mores marshmallows. So I brown the top and then I flip them over and brown the other. And then I throw I have a Hershey bar. And why is Hershey the only brand used for s'mores? I don't get that. Why aren't the other brands used? It seems like Hershey is the only one. I mean, they advertise and stuff. So I put Hershey's on a graham cracker and put them both in the toaster oven. It melts quickly. I mean, I have to set a time. I would forget. I burn everything. So I have to set timers or I'll forget about things. So I have to set 45-second timers and reset it. 45 seconds, 45 seconds, 45 seconds, 40 seconds until it's brown, and it gets black pretty quickly. So it's pretty cool, but I'm definitely way overindulgent. I'm going to just show this because I love this Nightbot, but it's not true yet. At the end of this race, I will probably stop and go eat. But anyway, I love this Nightbot. Joe's briefly away from screen, heating up food, getting sugar, Gatorade, water, and our restaurant break. I apologize for temporary absence. Thanks for your patience and understanding. JoeHart PwD's, Invisible Disabilities. I love that. Not that I'm patting my, but yeah. That sounds good. Great question. When will you get that munch? When will you get the munches? You got to eat. Yeah, I got to eat, but I don't. I mean, I binge and then, you know, I starve myself and stuff. Anyway, I don't have much money and I usually eat twice a day and I'm sleeping all over the place, especially with these Formula One races. So Sifa, I'm not really sure what question I asked, but thank you. I'm glad you thought it was a great question. With the whole milk and the skim milk. But yeah, I haven't had, and I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. It's not like cutting edge city, but I was whole milk, 2%, 1% skim. I was probably on skim by the time I was 18, 20 years old. And again, we weren't cutting edge. This wasn't the, Greenwich Village in New York City or anything, but I went to skim pretty quickly. And, so yeah, I guess I wouldn't be doing unpasteurized fresh milk. What you call it? You called it something else. But well, this race is almost over. I mean, we got 40 more minutes. So this race is almost over. And then I'll so I'm tweeting a lot. The Hershey's question. Oh yeah. And I'm sure they don't have a trademark. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they don't own the rights to s'mores, the term and the 3 ingredients. But yeah, it's only Hershey's. I can't think of, there's a ton of Mars and M&M's, they're not an M&M, but Mars, I'll send you a photo. No, I don't want to see fantastic food. I get just jealous and I'm hungry. When I smoke my ribs and pork shoulder, I'll send you a photo. Shooting for Wednesday. It's going to be bone sucking good. So you ordered it. I think you're waiting for that rib. That was a rub, right? When I first saw the bottle, it looked liquid. And then I saw the ingredients and I'm like, that's a rub. That's a dry rub, I think. I love dry rubs. Now, I'm going to eat all ribs and stuff. I would eat it with liquid, but I don't like liquid sauces. I like dry rubs. It is a rub. That's what I thought. But when I first looked at the bottle, it looked liquid. And I was like, what? But then you're saying garlic and spices and those other 2 great ingredients you said first. Look at Miss Azerbaijan. Wow, they don't find ugly people on the TV, that's for sure. Could you imagine being in that apartment building? You look down on your 2nd floor balcony and you're watching the race. That would be wild as poop. And I know 80% of the population hates it because they can't drive and they can't park and they can't, but I would love it. And she was not bad on the eyes either. Okay, let me see. I'm sure there's been no, the Hershey's question. Yeah, man, I don't get it. I don't like shopping, so I probably won't do it, but maybe I'll look at the other chocolate to see what the choices are. But I like Hershey's. It's thinner, it melts quicker. It's, it's nice. Okay, so we have Perez 144.869. Verstappen back behind 2.7 seconds. Oh, let's look at DRS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people on DRS. I love DRS. Or I don't love DRS, but I love reporting about DRS. And someday I'll explain that, but I don't really understand it either. But basically, cars get extra power, so passing is easier. So if your car gets within 1 second of the car in front of you, you automatically get DRS. It just gets activated when you're within the second. And then you can pass easier, quicker, less unsafe. It's a safety thing. It's so that you can pass as quickly as possible. Now, Azerbaijan, it appears that no one's passing. You know, I've been talking for 10 minutes and there's probably no change. Let me go through the things here. 2.7. What is wrong with Verstappen? 2.784. Okay. Let me do, Thank you. Thank you. So I think I disactivated. Anyway, I have to merge those two to get together. I had an off screen and edit, and they're both pretty similar but different. I guess I forgot. Sifa, it's good to see you laugh. That's good. Ha. Okay, off screen. Let me see what's going on. Lap 37 of 51. That is 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go. Almost 14 laps to go. So, Perver Aloe. The same so far. Sans Ham Stroh Russell. The same so far. Okan Hocknor. Someone's boxing. I don't know who they told box, but they told someone to box to come to the pits. Oh, man, someone's going into the garage. Zhou Guanyu, he is out of the race. He is out of the effing race. Oh. Bummer. Zhou Guanyu. I like Zhou Guanyu. Wow, my last update was lap 28. Now I'm doing lap 38. Yeah, boy, I've been talking a lot. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 DRSs. And that's not perfect tweet, but it's by the way, I'm setting up all these Discord Nightbot. You know, I'm setting up all these notifications, and they're for me. I don't quite understand the scope of them. So I would love to find out from people like B and Sifa and stuff. If you get, 100 tweets from me, I do not want that to happen. I don't want people to get bogged down by my tweets. I want the notifications, and I want my Discord. I don't know what I call it. I think it's called a server, but I want to call it my Discord channel. But I would like my Discord channel to receive all the notifications of my live things. I don't want tweets going out. I mean, of course I want them going out, but I do too many, and I'm doing a lot of triplicate things, so you're getting the same thing 3 times and stuff. And so anyway, I hope people don't get a bunch of. I think I think for a day or two everybody was getting everything, and then I changed the @everyone and I removed that, and then I tested it and I got the tweets, but no one else did. And I'm like, I think no one else did. So that was cool. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking too much. I'm going to go off screen. A foreign language. I don't know what they were saying. What were they saying? It was Ferrari. It didn't sound Italian. Okay, Perver Aloe. Say Hamstro Russ. I'm just going through this is how I go through the tweets. Okan Hoke. Norsu Piastri, all Al Mag Sarge, Bot Joe, golly, 10 laps. No one changed the positions. Let me count DRS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's if they're within a second. So who has DRS? Hamilton in 6th has it. Norris in 11th has it. Sonoda in 12th has it, but it's hard to pass when the person in front of you also has it. Magnuson 15th and Gasly 17th. But they're not changing, so it doesn't matter who has. Are they still on hard? Wow, Bottas is on medium. All but Bottas. Bottas is in last place, and he changed to medium tires. Don't know why. So that's 17. 17 hard. Yeah, I can't. Okay, that's not going to work. Lap 40 of 51. 12 laps to go. It's almost. I guess it just turned over. So it just became 12 laps to go. Alonso thinks he's going to get to Leclerc in 14 laps, and he's behind by 4.3 seconds. That's confident. That's bold. That's 0.3 seconds a lap. I don't think he'll do it, but he might. Let's hope. Go Allo. I like Allo. Or I like that someone is competitive. Someone new is competitive this year. That's what I like. And I like Allo. I used to not like Allo. I'm glad Alonso is doing well. So my Nightbots took over. Let's see. Did I miss something? So Nightbot says, I'm tweeting a lot during session. Off screen, can't see comments. Sorry, watching the screen on your screen, F1 live timing. I'm just saying that screen right there. The one that's on your screen currently is the one I go to directly, staring at that, and I can't see you. So let's see. This is notifs and bots. Ping cord awesome, but Twitter stopped 4/27/23. It stopped 2 days early. It was supposed to be 4/29 yesterday, but it stopped 3 days ago. Twitch shift bot covered for Twitter, and it seems to currently still covering. But after April 29th, I don't know, and that's yesterday. But I'm giving, I don't think Twitter is going to. They cut pin cord off 2 days early, but I don't think everybody's going to be affected exactly on April 29th. So I'm going to wait 3 or 4 or 5 days, and then I'm going to celebrate for Tweet Shift if it's still working for Twitter. Yay. Me6 bot clunky, and it cost, or that's what my impression. I can't find free features of Me6, but I haven't spent enough time on it. No solutions for LinkedIn notice yet. And then that's like a letter right there. And the colon Discord is like a CC. That's like a carbon copy. I do my carbon copies by putting a colon. The coffee got me zinging. So you do whiskey and smoking and coffee. Oh, my goodness, your poor body. Any predictions? Who wins F1 race? Which 3 drivers on podium? Who wrecks out or drops out? Thanks. Oh, wait. So Joe, I thought there's 3 people out. There's only 2. I thought there was a 3rd one out. Anyway, I said 5. 3 more people I need to drop out. I said 5. Whoa, I'm clicking on my iPhone like I'm affecting my laptop. So we have Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz, Hamilton, Stroll, Russell, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Norris, Tsunoda, Piastri, Albon, Magnussen, Sargent, Gasly, Bottas. And then Zhou retired and De Vries stopped, which is the same thing, retired. So 18 cars are in the race still. Oh, yeah, Bottas went to medium tires. That's what I was saying. 10 laps to go, it says on TV. What are we, 40? Yeah, 42. Whew. 10 laps to go. Let's count DRS because no one passes anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 DRSs. So not only does no one pass, but the number stays pretty constant. It's been 5 or 6 people with DRS. So My poor body, he says. Oh, no, I understand. I used to do all of those things a lot. I understand. I get it. Zinging. That's because there's multiple things going on in your body. No judging. No judging. I'm an addict alcoholic. I get it. Just having a good time. Yeah, Mud. I'm no judging. You kick butt. Okay, Perez. What's Verstappen? Plus 2.8 seconds. What? I'll be interested to see Verstappen's interview after the race, because I'm sure he'll complain and tell us what was wrong with his car, but they're not improving it. I mean, they have millions of dollars. They're showing Verstappen twice, and he's really close to the wall, but he's not hitting it. He's really close. Looked about 6 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, but he didn't hit it. Oh, my goodness. We're getting down. I think I'm going to stop tweeting. Well, there's no changes. And I'm watching TV because you can see changes quickly. On this chart here, it's precise, but you don't see when it changes. You're like, wait, did someone just go up? But on TV, it's very clear. They open the space, they pull them out of their old space, and they put them up in the new space. And you're like, okay, that was clear. They went from 14th to 6th. I mean, not that much of a change, but, 2 or 3 positions. You're like, okay, that's cool. We want to see that. That was a blue light. Who's that? Alonso. Wait. What's going on here? There was just a blue flag or a blue light, meaning you're going too slow. And then they said Leclerc, which means Alonso's trying to get to him, but it wasn't him. It was a Red Bull car, which there's only 2, 1 and 2. Anyway, I'm confused. I don't know who got the blue light. Hamilton is, Sainz might. I don't know. Hopefully they'll show the blue. Nico Hülkenberg, Haas. For some reason, they're showing him. He did hit the barrier, but it flaps. It seems loose, and so it kind of flapped, and he hit it, but it was flapping. Like paper, like the paper poster, the stick-on was flapping. So it didn't, which they don't like to have. Fastest lap, Leclerc, 144.670. Third place, did the fastest lap. Signs. Oh, Hamilton. Have you got any more power to give me at some stage? We'll have a look. Hamilton is within 0.539 seconds of Sainz. So he's trying to pass him. And Sainz is 16 seconds behind Allo. And he is dropping like a log. I'm sorry to hear, Neil. What a bomber. Okay, let me go off screen here. See if there's any changes. Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso. DRS. Why do I do DRS? Because it's easy to give updates, because the other stuff I'm getting overwhelmed. I actually, that's what's going on. That's why I'm tweeting less, is I'm getting overwhelmed. So DRS is easy to give update, although no one's passing, so it doesn't matter. But let me do it. DRS. 1. Ooh, Russell almost has it. He plus 1.078 seconds. That just needs to go down a little bit. Under a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 DRS. So it's becoming less. I don't remember if Russell was 1 and he's lost it. Lap 45. What's that? 7 laps to go. Lap 45 of 51. 7 laps to go. You got to add one. When it says 45 of 51, they mean they're on lap 45. They started lap 45 and they haven't finished it yet. So when it switches to 46, that means 45 are done. So when it says 46, there's 6 laps to go. I know people are like, wait, that's 5. And it's like, no. It's the start of the lap. So anyway. There's a castle that is protected by UNESCO or United Nations something that is dated from 12th century. And I think they just showed people on the roof. If I was in charge and I was in charge of a 12th century building, I wouldn't let anybody use it. Although I guess that it decays quicker. I think it decays both ways. It decays if there's no use, and it decays if there's too much use. Ocon. So they're showing Ocon and Gasly for some reason. The current gap is 17.8. Nothing can happen in 6 laps. Why are they showing that? Who cares? That Lando Norris just passed Hülkenberg, I guess. We had a pass. I wonder if they're going to talk about the total passes. I bet there's 6 total passes for the race. Wow! I guess I got to update that. So what do we got? Perver Lek Allo. Sainz Hamstroh Russ. Sainz Hamstroh Russ. Ocon Nor. Got to change the Nor here. Ocon Nor Hoksu. These are code words for me. It's basically the first 3 letters. Piastri Almag. Gas Sergeant. Gas has advanced 2. So DRS is 1, 2, 3. 3 DRS. Now, I don't know if there's a certain time that DRS says stop. I know when there's a restart, they don't work for the first 2 laps. They don't want to, because everybody's within a second for the first couple laps. Well, I'm glad Verstappen isn't winning. Amen, Neil. You're a man out of my heart, or whatever that quote is. I bet you know the right things to say. You know that I would agree with that. Yes, you're right. Well, I'm glad Verstappen isn't winning. Yeah, and he's plus 3.545, 3.497. I mean, that's an what's on a boat anchor. He's dropping like an anchor. Okay, so let me do teams. So Red Bull are the first 2, then for Ferrari, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Mercedes, Alpine, McLaren. McLaren's dropping a little bit, or they went up, but anyway, Haas, AlphaTauri, Hülkenberg. Just hang in there is the radial. So AlphaTauri for Ocon 9th. Prediction. Is that going to work? Oh, you can't have a space. So exclamation point prediction. I don't know if that's one of my choices. But yeah, try it. See if it works. Put the space in there. Predictions is no, sorry. So it's well, I'll let you do that, and then I'll do my predictions. So it's an exclamation point no space. There it is. That should work. So I'm going to wait until that comes up. Let's see that work. But that's the one that asks people, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's predictions. Neil, I keep having you retype it. Well, I didn't expect you to type it. So let me look. Predictions. It's plural. Predictions. Anyway, that's an automatic bot. Anyway, my prediction is exclamation point my prediction. And I'm sure you're tired of typing that, so I'll type it. So yeah, the predictions is the question of who do you predict? That's with an S. But like I said, yours isn't Nightbot, so I forget what yours was. Signs and all that stuff. Those aren't working. Well, not yet. It's a big delay. Nightbot must be busy. Must be sleeping. Maybe they're sleeping. What is it? 8:31 in the morning. Those aren't working. I'm not sure why they're not working. After all that mistyping, when I type it correctly, it doesn't work. Anyway, it will happen. I'm going to go off screen probably. It will show up probably. So lap 49 of 51, and that just turned over. So that is 3 laps to go. Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz, Hamilton, Stroll, Russell, Ocon, Norris, Tsunoda, Piastri, Hülkenberg, Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Sargent, Bottas. Joe and DeVries is out. Bottas last place is medium tires. The rest are hard tires. DRS, yellow flag. I don't know if that's it. It was quick, in and out. It was immediate. DRS, there's 1, 2, they're all in the back. Albon 14th has DRS and Magnussen 15th is DRS. Hamilton is within 1.2 seconds, so he's kind of close. All the rest are 2 and 3 seconds, so they're not close at all. Battle for 12th, Piastri, Hülkenberg, Albon, and Magnussen. I don't think they're that close. Piastri, Hülkenberg, Magnussen. 1.6. I think someone just passed. Magnussen? I don't know. Someone just passed. I think Magnussen passed his teammate. I can't tell with all the delays. Lap 50 of 51. We're on the last two laps. Perez is ahead by 2.7 seconds, and then Verstappen's ahead of Leclerc by 20 seconds. So a real solid Red Bull Racing 1-2 if they finish up these 2 laps. Those still don't work. Let me try something else. I wonder if I've broken it. I wonder if Nightbot has a limit. Huh. No, Twitter worked. If there was room for my Nightbots, I was going to add my Discord link, JoeHart PwD as an invisible disabilities to all of them. But a lot of them are maxed out, so I can't add that. I know that's overkill, but I think I'm going to try to grow Discord. I don't know what I'm doing. YouTube Live I can't say enough about them in not a great way. TikTok, let's see if that works. Someone's coming in. Mercedes, 63. That's I'm distracted by his number. George, whatever his name is, Russell. Yeah, I'm going to go off screen. I'm tweeting a lot. I'm going to go off screen. I'm overwhelmed with the tweeting, so I'm not tweeting. Hülkenberg is pit and out. He's still 17th. He's still in front of Bottas, but he's probably going to go behind him pretty soon. So lap 51 of 51, they are on their final lap. On TV, it's delayed, so I'll tell you when it just became 51 of 51. So it's final lap. The top 7 have had 1 pit stop, so I don't know why they're showing that. Russell had 2. Ocon had 0. Ocon had 0. He started on hard tires, and he's still on hard tires. Ocon went from, he was on pit road, and he was second last, so he's 19th. Ocon has gone from 19th to 9th. That's a hell of an advance. By the way, the next Formula One race is in 1 week. They're not usually 1 week, or I think 6 or 8 times a year it's within a week. And this would True Crime and Faith. Hello, good morning. I wanted to stop by and say hello. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. The Formula One race is just ending. We're on the last lap. It's lap 51 of 51. Let's go off screen here. And so, yeah, I'm going to probably end shortly after this, and then, NASCAR and stuff. And you can stop by no matter what the topic is. I love having you coming by, Daisy. And all of you, all the SIFA crew. SIFA was here earlier. I think he usually is. Whenever I call him out, whenever I mention his name, he always says, yeah, I'm still here. Esteban Ocon came into the pits, and there were people walking across the pits. Hope you have a great thank you. I will. That's race day, so Sundays are pretty exciting. So there's Formula One just ending right now. Perez has blown them away, which is good. He's not normally the best. Verstappen got second, who usually blows everybody away. You going to schedule the live? I will. I haven't scheduled it yet. So NASCAR will be 2-ish. Hopefully you'll get the notification. But yeah, 2-ish, which I yeah, every time I mention you. So Sifa True Crime's here. Thank you for all your I love your crew, Sifa. You've got such a nice crew. You gonna pregame? Well, yeah, I think oh wait. I have the old schedule. Yeah, sorry. No. I will be there before green flag. I have to stop this stream and get chilled out and then start focusing. Yes, I will be there for green flag, and I'll probably be there 30 minutes before green flag. So green flag is 1:11. So 30 minutes is 12:41. So yeah, somewhere about 12:30. I was looking at the old schedule. They advanced it an hour because there's a ton of rain in Dover, 90% chance of rain, and they're going to try to do 400 laps. When it rains, usually they shoot for half the race, and then it becomes official. So yeah, I'm going to do for NASCAR, but wow, NASCAR might be rained out or canceled, or anyway. NASCAR was at about 2. IndyCar was at about 3. IndyCar is in Birmingham. I don't think they have rain problems. So anyway, there may not be a conflict. NASCAR might start so early and they get so much rain that they cancel and postpone until Monday. Anyway, I don't want to count on that. It's really hard for them to postpone to Monday, but it happens. Perez is celebrating. He's a rock star. Uh-oh, I didn't list for radio. Yesterday, the team principal did not congratulate Perez. The engineer did. And the team principal congratulated Max because he got 3rd. So anyway, I didn't listen. Fastest lap of the race, George Russell. So anyway, whatever happens, I will focus more on IndyCar when that race starts. So hopefully NASCAR won't be done. That's only 2 hours. But there he is. Christian. The principal gets on the radio with Verstappen, congratulates him, very good job. And he says Checo was a little lucky with the safety car. That's his teammate. The team principal is telling one driver the other driver got lucky with and which is true. I mean, I guess they want to talk facts, but don't do it on the radio. And he said it in a catty way. I don't get it. Why can't that? Anyway, sorry. Thanks, Daisy, for coming by. I appreciate you coming by. And I hope you have a great Sunday, too. I'm getting closer and better about Sifa's streams, but I always get it. I thought the first couple of times I dropped into Sifa's, they were live. And maybe I was so late that they were live by the time I got there. But now I drop in immediately and they're, I'm like, wait, no one's here. It hasn't started. So that's because he gives 30 minutes notice. So anyway, I'll figure it out yet. I'll be there live someday, Daisy Duke. Sorry, you probably don't want to be called Daisy Duke. My daughter had a doggy named Daisy, and I called the doggy Daisy Duke. God, Perez. The team, the crew. Oh, okay. He hugs him at least. Helmut Marko shook Max's hand first, but then he did hug Perez. He's still around, so he's still a top dog there. So let's see. I got Perez. Ham definitely didn't do. Verstappen is on the podium. Leck did not wreck out. He did drop back. Oh, wait. Did he drop back a lot? Leclerc just dropped back 2 positions. So Perez won. Perez, Verstappen, and Leclerc is the podium. Leclerc only dropped by 2. Only 2 cars retired. So I would say that's a C+ at the best. Good job, Per. Yeah, good job. S. Chico Perez. Checo. And George always walks with, well, he's a little dainty on his feet, but he walks with arrogance. And I don't know why I'm just perceiving him. I don't know if he's arrogant. No, I mean, I do. I mean, I hear him a lot and I study people. So I know he's arrogant, but what did he get? George, where is he? What's his last name? George Russell. He got 8th. So that's a strut. He had a strut. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Whew, this has been a long weekend, day, race. Oh, this drained me more than a typical Formula One weekend because it had the sprint, I think. And the sprint shootout was a brand new event. Damon Hill is talking about Charles Leclerc. Automod, hey, your message is being checked by mods and has not been sent. Automod, hey, your message is being checked by mods and has not been checked. I guess you're talking to someone over in Twitch. That's not me, right? I always want to know about these things. What's Automod? Is that a person? It keeps me showing that. Automod. I don't think it's me. I don't know anything about Twitch. I could accidentally set things up over in Twitch, but I don't mean to. Automod, hey, your message is being checked by mods and has not been sent. I don't know if that's true with me. I think, you did say the F word. I think generally my perception of Twitch is yes, it's Twitch Automod. It's, my interpretation of Twitch, which I'm slowly learning little bits about it, very little bits about. 2 weeks ago, I said I know nothing about it. Now I say it seems like Twitch is very tolerant of streams and broadcasts and cussing and, I don't know about skin, but it seems like they're pretty tolerant. But you did say the F word. That's the only thing I can say. And you said a word right before it. A-ho, I think you said a-ho. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not. Automod. Lucky. Why does he have to say his teammate is lucky? I wish they would be nicer to him. What does Automod do in Discord? Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I searched for it and it came up Twitch and Discord. So I might research Discord. Yeah, I didn't do anything, of course. I did mention your F word and your A word, but that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, I'm drained. 2 YouTubes and 2 Twitches. So yeah, I'm hungry and okay, I'm going to do my kind of bot, but kind of me. I'm going to do my thank you. Wow, she's attractive. Poof. So let me see. Thank you to Sifa and his crew, Daisy Crime and Neil Mudd and everyone. I really appreciate all your time and support. See you soon. Invisible Disabilities, Twitter 3, JoeHart 901, Ray Great Zambini, NASCAR Inc., and then JoeHart PwD's. So that's my 3 Twitter accounts. I don't expect anyone to follow me on all 3, but I would love it if you followed at least one, the last one, the NASCAR Inc. Okay, so that's my standard. So thank you to Sifa and his crew, Daisy Crime, Neil Mudd, and everyone. I really appreciate all your time and support. See you soon. Invisible Disabilities, and then that says Twitter 3. That's what that means. That's my code. Twitter 3 accounts. At JoeHart901, that's the second one I'd like you to follow. At Ray Granzambini, that's my third one I'd like you to follow. And then NASCAR Inc. is the first one I want you to follow. I didn't do them in order. I probably should change that. And then JoeHart PwD's. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Neil, man. You're welcome. I'm glad you're here. You definitely add a lot of energy to Formula One. I appreciate your enthusiasm and your participation and your stuff, the stuff you sent to Discord, the stuff you sent here before I start. I love coming here with comments. I do. So I love your pre-stream information here, but I love it in Discord too. So thank you for all that. I love, they're talking. Max and Charo are talking. I don't think they had any problems today. Anyway, okay. Let's stop that screen. Okay. So I'm going to, again, Sifa and Daisy, thank you for being here. And one in Twitch. That's probably it. I think I'm one of the YouTubes. Don't forget to do thumbs up. See you at 12:30. Yeah, I'll figure out when that is. Yeah, somewhere around there for sure. Oh, I got to chill and eat. And I guess those eggs did sound good. I'll probably try to do that maybe. Wait a minute. Let me pull something out. Sorry, I didn't put up my food and break message. Joe, you ought to do a cooking stream something. Oh, I'm a horrible cooker. I just nuke things. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't. Is it rain day or race day? Yeah, let me see an update here. And I just have the free, the free weather app. Flood watch until 10 p.m. It's raining right now. And then 9 a.m., 100%, 90%, 80%, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 80. 70% sounds like there could be a break. Well, thanks for the idea, Neil. But yeah, I'm not much of a cooker. I mean, nothing's set up. I have dirty dishes that are, not 4 hours old. Let's just say. And I have no counter space. There's no table. There's nothing. I couldn't do it if I had to. But I've been cooking burgers a lot recently, and my smoke alarm goes off every single time. I cook it about daily, and both smoking alarms go off about 3 to 5 times during one cooking of one burger. It is so frustrating. Why do they keep showing Helmut Marko? So what? I think they're saying that he still is with the team for sure. Okay. Yeah, man. It's good golly. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's for an effing burger. I mean, I actually I pulled the battery out, and then it does that chirping thing, and then I put the battery in, and then it did chirping thing. I think I broke it, so anyway, I took it off, and then I wrapped it up. I couldn't go to sleep last night, and I had to wake up early for this, so I wrapped it up in about 4 blankets, so only one's active right now, not 2. But I got to remember on Monday to say, put this back in and make it stop going off and make it work. And I hate that chirping. I hate noises. Noises bother me, especially if I don't know what they are. But yeah, I don't like chirping for sure. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Okay, so thank you, Neil, and all the others. Sifa and Daisy Crime, thank you for being here. Austrian national anthem for winning constructor. Red Bull Racing, I guess, is Austrian. I guess they are. I don't rarely even think, I don't believe I have ever had a Red Bull. I've been alcohol free, I think, since Red Bull has been in existence. But I don't drink any of those. Monster Energy, none of those. But I don't believe I have ever had a Red Bull. Not that it matters. I support them. I like them, but I'm not going to buy their stuff. But nothing's caffeine free. They all have caffeine, which, blows me like Monster Energy and really all those brands. They have like 12 different flavors, and not one of them can be caffeine free. That defeats the purpose. It's an energy drink, so it has to have caffeine in it. But I don't get it. How do they always find the young, attractive women in the audience? Why is that the camera's always hunting those down? Okay. So I'm going to hit end broadcast twice and then go to my 8 platforms. That takes a lot longer. So after I end broadcast, you can still comment until I hit leave studio. So that will probably be about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 minutes for the once the broadcast is on it, where you can still Farid Gaya boy. Cheers. Okay, man. I know it takes me a while to say goodbye and stuff. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to hit end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. So it's been hit. Now, the second time I hit it, it actually stops it. It doesn't look like it stopped to me, but it does stop. So end in broadcast, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.